with one accord for these old foes to clash again. Welcome to Amon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth, home to the TCU Horned Frogs. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Baylor Bears, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Bears will kick it off to get us underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So TCU's offense will go to work first. The Bears were encouraged to sick them, and last time these two met, they did so early and often, blowing out the Frogs.
And Baylor went into that game believing they had better players. Man, it showed up on the field, too. They were faster. They were more physical. TCU, they've got to match that intensity this time around, David.
Well, surely they were embarrassed, right? I mean, they had to be embarrassed of what happened. It was not competitive. This is a rivalry game. You're used to seeing it be competitive. Maybe having a chance to win in the end. TCU didn't have that. They've been talked about for a year how bad it was. I want to see how they respond in this matchup.
The Horned Frogs in the hurry-up. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They'll run play action. Under fire. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Horned Frogs will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. So Baylor's offense will take the field for the first time. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, they
breaks into the open. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Pulls and fires complete. And he'll bounding over the top.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They'll leave it with him. At the 35, he's open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Horned Frogs just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. And the Horned Frogs want to crank the tempo.
And an early completion for this dude, but you'll see a lot of that. I mean, he's been unreal this season, like spreading the football around, multiple guys. Every game you look up, he's putting up huge numbers. This offense is built around his ability to throw the football, and that's why he's one of the best in all of college football.
a tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. He'll do it himself. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And this one is anything but routine. A 48-yard attempt from the right hash. Right down the boulevard, it's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Makes a move. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Handoff to the lone back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Now they'll try the right side. Turning it on! Corralled and brought down by the defense.
You know, the RPO game now in college football really puts the defense in a bind. It forces them just to freeze a half second as they try to distinguish between the running back and the quarterback. Who's keeping the football? On that play, it was the running back, and he made him pay.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
The Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
And on that incompletion, I think the quarterback was being just a bit too careful, trying to throw that ball too far outside, obviously aware that the defenders are coming from the inside. You don't want to put it behind the intended target.
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. And the Bears with the 1st and 10. The give to the back. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Quick completion to the right. Out of bounds after a big pickup on the play, just a couple of yards short of the goal line. The Bears trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Trying to punch it in. He's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Baylor!
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They might be feeling a little heat here as they've fallen into a 14-3 hole early. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. The Horned Frogs want to move quickly. To the air, it's Madden. Unloads to the wideout.
Come on, man.
He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. That's the end of the period. Baylor is on top. and they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. They've got a first down here to open the period. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. It's complete to the right. On the sweet spin, and he's free. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Barry. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They'll try to pick up this third down and keep the drive moving close to midfield. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout.
Oh, how did he get that there?
Touchdown, TCU!
Oh, my gosh, bro.
And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again. With that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
And the returner goes down. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first two drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much, got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Going to swing it on second down. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
He's going to run it. He's knocked out of bounds at the 42. Solid pickup on that one.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Complete to the left. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Bears are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw, it's Wall.
What was that?
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast, he's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. The Bears didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved. Touchdown, Bears! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Handoff from the gun. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. You know, when these two first met in 1899, both schools were located in Waco. Of course, TCU eventually relocated, and Relocating the Frogs in the conference realignment race over the years has stoked the fires of this rivalry.
And it's weird because Reese covered that game. And I know that because he was the sideline reporter. It was a 0-0 tie. Yes, both teams from the same region, so a lot on the line. We've seen some excitement with these rivalry games, and with this matchup, Jesse, I'm excited about today.
Me too, and I think when you think about Texas football, everyone's always talking about Texas versus Texas A&M. Don't forget about Baylor TCU. These fan bases do not like each other, and the action on the field seemingly always delivers.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Hand off from the shotgun. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Looking downfield, it's Madden.
Oh,
All
my God.
kinds of room to
This
throw
nigga
that one in
fucking
there.
shells. It sucks.
And the catch and run into the end
Shit,
zone.
these niggas suck.
Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Soft spot in the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. He fires to the left side. Pulls in the deep ball. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Huge play, puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 15. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. To the ground with the back. They'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Pulls and fired complete. Touchdown, Baylor! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And, David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the running back from the shotgun. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Just a little off. Incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Madden.
Oh, my goodness.
The offense calls a timeout
Damn.
to stop the clock. Line gets set. 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Jeffrey. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Got to get lined up to spike it and stop the clock.
No gain on the play. Third down coming up.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. The Horned Frogs will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. He's got it down the left side.
Oh, team.
Gets it into the end zone, but
oh
wait
my
a minute. We'll have to check out
this
the laundry
fucking
on the
game.
field. They had the explosive score, and it's all for naught as that penalty will take the touchdown off the board. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Horned Frogs will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They open this 3rd quarter on top, and they've built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the 2nd half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime.
Oh, he's got some space. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. One big play can really flip the script of a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just outside the 30. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. It's complete on the right side. Got some room headed to the goal line. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. They really got this offense humming. Just the 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
Quickly complete. Touchdown Bears! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Paul.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his tight end. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. The Horned Frogs moving quickly to the line. These corners backing off a bit. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. With the catch, it's Barry. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Rides the back on the option to give. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. And the Horned Frogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
I like the play call on offense. I like you trying to get the running back involved in the pass game, too. Defense was ready for that one. Let's see what you've got dialed up on third.
Quick release by the QB. He is stopped at the 47-yard line, and that's not nearly enough to move the chains. The Horned Frogs will punt this one away. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. They'll send the tight end in motion. Might as well give it to him again.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. There he goes. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And the Bears come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Unloads to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the...
He'll try to take it back. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
They're going to ride this running back. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and it's Baylor holding the edge. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. The play action fake. He lost one down the sideline. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, TCU!
And that's exactly why you do play action. You freeze linebackers, you freeze safeties, you open up spots on the field and take big shots. The offense capitalizes and gets the big touchdown.
35, TCU, 24.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets a block. Got a little room. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space. Great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Looking downfield, it's Madden. Firing to the right, complete. Nothing but green grass down the middle. He's at the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Horned Frogs!
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Quarterback making checks. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding to the football?
So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He rifles one deep down the middle. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
No big surprise there, right? You're throwing to a guy that already has 3 touchdown catches in the game, so take another shot every time he has looked his way. Good things have happened.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Bears line up to punt it away. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Back to pass, it's Madden. Hauls it in. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line in the hurry-up.
And this guy has been putting up huge video game type stat numbers each and every week. Threw for over 300 yards last week. Is putting up another monster game today. Late in the year when you know Heisman voters are watching, this guy wants to bring the Heisman Trophy home.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Gonna let it fly. Touchdown, TCU! You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
TCU, 37.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Off the RPO, complete. Breaks into the open. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. And the Bears, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Getting closer and closer to midfield, out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 47.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Oh, better look out. There he goes. Inside the 30. The 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Baylor! They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. And he made the extra point without problem. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
Dropping back, it's Madden. Quickly to the tight end. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. He leaves it with his back.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Wants to fire on second down. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. He smashes his way through again. There he goes to the right. Touchdown, Horned Frog. And here they come, almost all the way back. Well, this receiver is making this passing attack look like it's going against air.
No doubt, it does. It looks like it's on air. I tell you what, you got to find a way to rough this guy up a little bit. Be physical. Make sure he takes a toll instead of all these big plays he keeps making. Make him tired, physically dent him a little bit, make him have to work a little bit harder than you had.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. If you're the defensive coordinator, no time to worry about bust. You have to sell out to get the ball back. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Bears have their whole playbook open here on second and inches. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Direct snap, finding open areas. Got the first down and more. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Bears come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Using the quick game. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. The Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They want that clock to run. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Got enough space, and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears! The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to throw, it's Madden. Unloads to the right. Makes a connection. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Looking to throw on first down. Here's a throw downfield late. He's got it inside the 15. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. He's looking to throw. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Gets it out fast. Into the end zone for a touchdown, and here in the final minute, they still have a chance.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
The clock is just inside 50 seconds to play. If they don't recover the onside kick, this one is all but over.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers in the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
And the Bears enter the final minute with the lead. Little touch pass to the receiver. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. They'll move the wide receiver. The RPO, it's complete. Turning it on. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. Now on first down from the 28. The inside handoff. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. The Bears trying to cash it in on first and goal. Fires to the end zone. And he reels it in for a touchdown, and that just might seal it.
Some would say run out the clock. Some would say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now, listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
TCU, 51.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Dropping back, it's Madden. Pressure coming. And down he goes, and that's going to do it. Didn't have much of a chance there.